The Sumerian Empire was one of the earliest civilizations in human history. It emerged around 4000 BC in Mesopotamia, which is modern-day Iraq. The Sumerians are credited with developing writing, establishing the first cities, creating complex systems of government, and developing sophisticated technologies. However, the Sumerian Empire did not last forever, and it eventually fell to other empires in the region. In this essay, we will explore the rise and fall of the Sumerian Empire, examining its political, social, and cultural achievements and challenges. The rise of the Sumerian Empire. The Sumerian Empire emerged in Mesopotamia, a fertile region located between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. The area was home to many independent city-states, each with its own government, economy, and culture. However, the Sumerians were the first to create a unified empire that spanned multiple city-states. The exact process by which the Sumerian Empire emerged is not clear, but it likely involved a combination of conquest, trade, and cultural exchange. Over time, the Sumerians established a system of government that allowed them to control and administer the various city-states under their control. This system was based on the idea of a centralized bureaucracy, with a king at the top who oversaw all aspects of governance. One of the key factors that allowed the Sumerian Empire to rise was their development of writing. The Sumerians are credited with inventing cuneiform, one of the earliest writing systems in the world. Cuneiform allowed the Sumerians to record their laws, history, and culture, and it was also used for economic transactions and other administrative tasks. Another factor that contributed to the rise of the Sumerian Empire was their advanced agricultural practices. The Sumerians developed a complex irrigation system that allowed them to grow crops in the arid Mesopotamian climate. They also domesticated animals and developed new technologies for farming and food production. The Sumerians were also known for their artistic and architectural achievements. They built impressive temples and palaces, decorated with intricate reliefs and sculptures. They also developed new techniques for making pottery and metalwork, which were traded throughout the region. The challenges of maintaining an empire. Despite their many achievements, the Sumerians faced significant challenges in maintaining their empire. One of the main challenges was the difficulty of controlling a large, decentralized region with many different cultures and languages. The Sumerians had to rely on a network of governors and officials to oversee the various city-states under their control, which was often inefficient and prone to corruption. Another challenge was the threat of invasion from other empires in the region. The Sumerians were surrounded by powerful neighbors, including the Akkadian Empire and the Elamite Empire, both of which posed a significant military threat. In addition, the Sumerians faced environmental challenges, including frequent floods and droughts that could devastate their crops and infrastructure. They also had to contend with diseases and other health problems, which could spread quickly in the densely populated cities of Mesopotamia. The fall of the Sumerian Empire. Despite their many achievements and innovations, the Sumerian Empire eventually fell to other empires in the region. The exact reasons for the fall of the Sumerian Empire are not clear, but historians have identified several factors that may have contributed to its decline. One of the main factors was the increasing complexity of the Sumerian government and bureaucracy. As the empire grew larger and more centralized, it became more difficult to govern effectively. The Sumerian kings and officials became more isolated from the people they were supposed to serve, which led to growing discontent and resentment. This, in turn, weakened the empire's ability to maintain social order and control over its subjects. Another factor that contributed to the fall of the Sumerian Empire was the increasing military threat from neighboring empires. The Akkadian Empire, in particular, emerged as a powerful rival to the Sumerians, and eventually conquered many of the city-states under Sumerian control. The Elamites and other neighboring empires also posed a significant military threat to the Sumerians, further weakening their position. Environmental factors may also have played a role in the fall of the Sumerian Empire. As the population grew and cities expanded, the demand for resources like water and food increased. This, combined with frequent floods and droughts, put a strain on the Sumerian infrastructure and agricultural system. Over time, This may have contributed to social unrest and weakened the empire's ability to defend itself against external threats. Finally, cultural and social factors may have played a role in the fall of the Sumerian Empire. As the empire grew larger and more complex, it became more difficult to maintain a unified culture and identity. Different regions and city-states began to develop their own distinct identities, which made it more difficult to maintain a sense of shared purpose and loyalty. This may have contributed to social and political fragmentation, further weakening the empire's ability to defend itself against external threats.